Well, what I like about the Williamsburg United Methodist Church is really that I feel we're a family. People care for each other, we work well together, and we work to help others in the community. And I guess my favorite thing about the church is that we are that family, and whenever local outreach committee, as an example, brings up a program, people within the church step up to support it, regardless of what kind of support is needed.
I came to the Williamsburg United Methodist Church at 500 Jamestown Road, and I've been here over 50 years as a member. And I plan to stay here because I love the church, I love the people, I love the family feeling of it when I come in. Every Sunday morning I look forward to being here, and I love the Word of God and all the hymns that we sing and all the things that make it so special to me.
And that's the biggest thing about this church to me, is the friendliness of the people that come here on a Sunday morning. I look forward to it. I miss it, really. Even when I'm on vacation, I miss being here to see my friends and to see the people that I love, which are members of this church. So we come every Sunday that we're in town. We're here unless somebody's sick or something of that nature. So we've been coming quite a while.
Well, I've been coming here since the mid-90s. I don't remember exactly what year. We moved from New Jersey down here and have been lifelong Methodists, and sort of got interested in the Sunday school class first, Aldersgate, and then came to church.
Well, we've been coming to Williamsburg United Methodist Church for about 15 years now, and we had gone to several churches looking for a church home in Williamsburg, but this church, we always kept coming back to this church.
I get the most out of the message, out of the preaching, out of the pastor's sermon and fellowship. I've watched a lot of these youth grow up. There's 30-year-olds that I watched them grow up from very young age in this church. That's why it's coffee time. I enjoy it so much. After first service, come out in the atrium and have a cup of coffee, and you'll see youth that you haven't seen in a while when they're back home from college.
During coronavirus, it was very special to us that the church continued to have online worship, and the church made it very important that there was no interruption.
Watching the virtual worship and using the basketball court outside the church for outdoor worship.
It was still there for us, and we could still worship, and we could still be part of our church family. Our worship leaders were still there. It was still the same format. It was still welcoming to us, and it was still there for us to sit together and hold hands like we always did. And we could still be there and feel like part of our church family.
Over the pandemic, an important thing that I got to do was go through confirmation and really grow in my faith towards God.
We had virtual Sunday school and activities, and me and my brother had music school. He had in person and I had virtual.
I enjoyed parking lot worship. Seeing Pastor up in the bed of a truck preaching is a small country feel, but it brought us closer together in a safe way. We were able to sit in our vehicles and hear it on the radio and still see the pastor, still be part of the church family, and keep our social distance while it was required.
So many people were sick or suffering, or we didn't know where our people were. We didn't have that contact. But then suddenly somebody drove up that you hadn't seen in forever, and you knew that they were okay. Because we're talking about our family here.
During the pandemic, Ruby Tuesdays had to close. So,
do you think those people need help that don't have jobs now?
Yes. they need lots of help.
So over the last week, the youth group did a local mission trip, and we got to go to various places around town, such as the Chickahominy Reservation, the Williamsburg Christian Retreat Center, the Williamsburg Housing Partnership, and the Norfolk Botanical Gardens. And we got to do many service projects there.
This building is the heart of the community. We have so many groups that meet here, not just our church. We have Alcoholics Anonymous. During the pandemic, the Meals on Wheels moved into our building, and the Thanksgiving meals they're prepared here. We feed the community. So this building is not just about the Methodist Church, it's about the Scouts, it's about all these groups in the community come here as the center and the heart of Williamsburg.
I think coming out of the pandemic, the church's priority should be on the people and spending time with them and just having opportunities to come together and see familiar faces.
Little activities for the younger kids like Messy Church and paint night and other stuff like that. I like doing guitar lessons since it was fun, and I like practicing at home. And I like the family nights. I used to watch the organ, and we watched the person playing the organ's feet move around, and it was really fun. And it was fun to watch.
One of the things about the life of the church that's most important to me is the people, because I've gone to this church my entire life and I've gotten to really know these people, and they're great people.
Focus needs to be on getting back to being a family, getting time together. Obviously the building, needs of the building didn't change while we were out of the building. The building still needs maintenance, it still has to be taken care of.
Over the pandemic, people were dealing with a lot of challenges, things that we've never faced before, and it was really hard on people, and it's definitely understandable that people got a little lonely being by themselves, and so just being around other people could definitely boost morale.